didn't miss a beat coming to this racetrack. Have a fast hot rod, got it up on the high side. What are you looking at today?
Man, I gotta say, thanks, Clint. I think that trip inspired me. But certainly, I really just I'm happy with how good Jim Chevrolet drove yesterday in practice, and it carried over into qualifying. So obviously, the top is going to be the spot to be. It's going to be really important to be able to run other lanes. So when you do get to lap traffic or trying to battle back from just certain things in this race, you're going to have to be able to move around. So hopefully we can do that. Feel good about what we got. It's going to be a tough race, certainly. A lot of risk, running by the fence, but a lot of reward in speed.
All right, buddy. I appreciate your time. Let's get us a win.
Thank you, guys.
You heard Kyle Larson say Reddick is the one who's most comfortable up by that wall, and there he is. On the outside of the front row, he finished runner-up for the 5th time last week. Our pole sitter, Christopher Bell, won his 3rd pole of 2022. Row 2, there's Larson, who won here last October, and Austin Cindric, who led the Penske fleet yesterday. The Busch brothers own row 3. Kurt has his best start of the season, and Kyle, last year's winner here. Row 4, Eric Almirola, 7 top 10s here at Kansas. Good track for him. And Alex Bowman, who won on our only other trip to a mile-and-a-half track, Vegas, earlier this year. Martin Truex, a 2-time Kansas winner. And Ryan Blaney made some adjustments to his pit crew this week. He rounds out the top 10, the drivers who made it to the final round. And there's a look at the rest of the starting field at the bottom of your screen. Well, let's check first with Larry McReynolds. And Larry, I know the weather rarely throws you a curveball, but how about that big rain this morning?
Mike, it's weekends like this that keep crew chiefs awake, and one reason I'm follically challenged. Totally different from yesterday. 20 degrees cooler, and that track surface 35 degrees cooler, and you mentioned it. No rubber on the racetrack when they get this green flag. The big question, did I make enough adjustments? And did I go too far in my adjustments? And Vince Welch, I think that's one reason we'll see drivers that qualified up front going back, and some at the back going to the front.
Well, Larry, last week's winner, Joey Logano, will start at the rear in a backup today after a crash yesterday. Man, what a month it's been for Logano. 32nd at Talladega, 29th at Dover, the controversial win last week at Darlington. Been in 14 years at this level. Logano said he's not going to do anything any different. He's not going to race anyone any different. He is unfazed, and although it may take him most of the race to get from the back to the front, he fully expects to be there at the end of the day to contend for his 4th Kansas win. Jamie Little?
Well, Vince, Kurt Busch is actually in a situation he needs a good finish. For the last 4 straight weeks, he has finished 16th or worse. Now, they took a simple approach to practice, just adjusted on it a little bit. Well, it turns out they had their best qualifying effort of the year. They'll roll off 5th here. And as far as that paint scheme, that helmet, that fire suit, I'd say the Jordan brand gets a 10 for style points, Mike.
Thanks, Jamie. Let's have a look at our onboard cameras today. Starting 23rd, the Hunt Brothers Pizza onboard camera arrives with Kevin Harvick, a 3-time winner here. Daniel Suarez will wear our Fox visor cam and carry the Tootsies onboard camera. His teammate Ross Chastain starting 11th with the Advent Health onboard cam. Eric Almirola carries the Ford in-car camera, starting 7th. And starting 5th, there's Kurt Busch with the Monster Energy onboard camera today.
Yeah, that would have been fun, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Well, they came with raincoats, and now they are sun-drenched here in the grandstand. We'll go 267 laps to complete the 400 miles. Stage lengths 80, 85, and 102 laps. 45 down pit road, and the fuel window 58 to 62 laps. Joey Logano in a backup car, as is Chris Buescher there at the back of the field. Here's Team 22.
Hi, boys. Thanks for all the hard work here. This worked your butts off getting this thing together. Hopefully she's as good as the other one. We'll work our way through it. It's not to take all day. It's not going to be easy.
Long way to go, 400 miles to get there. Heading the field into turn 3 with the lights out up on the wheel and root bar. There's the all-new 300-plus horsepower Toyota Camry TRD. leading the field to green.
You heard me talking about these restarts, and Joey Logano, I think, is a prime, subject. You need to see him. I think you'll see him going to the 3 wide, making some moves on it, even on this start. Kevin Harvick coming from the back, needing to make up time, and where you do that, it's on a restart.
Also starting in the back after unapproved adjustments, Ricky Stenhouse is out back, so is Denny Hamlin. Todd Gilliland. Green flag, we're underway. That's Derek Nealon, Tyler Reddick spotter.
You see it already, 3 wide. That's what's cool about this racetrack. Gives these drivers options on these restarts. Again, 3 wide, getting into 1.
Boy, Clint, Tyler Reddick immediately went to the top to turn 1 and 2. Christopher Bell decided to run the bottom. Reddick trying to get some clean air on the front of that car. Knows there's any grip up there. It's trying to get completely clean from all the rain we had last night.
Look at the momentum difference between that middle line of Kyle Busch versus Almirola. Huge momentum gained up there in that progressive banking.
The Busch brothers not playing nice. Kyle had a run down the bottom. Kurt came down, closed the door, and held him off.
Won't be the first time.
Or the last.
Won't be the last.
This is 7th place.
Again, just everybody jockeying for position. The time is now. If you're going to make these passes, you do it on fresh tires. Give these guys a chance to feel their car out through 1 and 2, and then, man, it's off to the races. They are 3 wide, pushing runs coming from all over the place.
Yeah, Clint, and when they're all bunched up like this, you want to get to the top because we know that seems to be the fastest line. But you just have to get clean air. If the guy in front of you runs the top, you got to run 1 lane down. If he's on the bottom, you got to run 1 lane up. You just got to get clean air on the nose. It's a significant amount more grip for that car behind, which is a little clean air.
Off turn 4, Eric Jones went top to bottom, past 2 cars, moved up to 17.
The key is to not get stalled out. See, brothers Busch right here, Kyle underneath of him. He wants to get to his outside, but Kurt Busch knows that. He's not going to give him that. He closes the door on that, gives him the bottom as an option. You can see him getting the momentum getting in, but watch as they get off to the exit. I think, Kurt got tight, had to lift. There he finally got him.
Brother Kyle gave him a little wave. I don't think he realized that Kurt got tight there and had to let off the gas.
And maybe he did. Maybe he was putting the throttle right there and gave it to him.
It's the first time Christopher Bell has led a Cup race in Kansas. Spinner, and it's the 14 of Chase Briscoe off turn number 4. He straightens it out, but caution is out at lap 6.
A lot of rain. You see the grass in the grill of this car, but I think no damage done. He's been aggressive from the get-go on these restarts. He was the one that's probably utilizing that outside line right from the get-go. Pushing pretty hard and spun around off the 4.
And this is a great side of this new car, Clint. With the old car with the splitter, it would have dug in right there in the grass. It would have completely ripped the front out of the car. It doesn't appear to me that Chase Briscoe has any damage to his car. Come in, clean the grass off, start over.
Absolutely.
Top of the screen, upper right, the black and gold car.
That's how fast they come around, all by himself. Really wasn't, anybody close to him, front or rear. Got loose on exit and away it went.
And he was 10th, about a car length in front of Martin Truex as they came off the corner. Another look.
It's a good sign, though. I can't tell you how hard it rained. I was really worried about the infield in this grass if somebody spun off a 4 like we see all the time at Kansas.
Well, and I guarantee you,
to see another lap.
Going through his head was, I need to get this pointed straight and keep my momentum up because I don't want to get stuck in the grass.
Jamie Little.
Nice save for Chase Briscoe right there. He came on the radio and just said, I'm too loose on exit. It's just over-rotating like it was yesterday in practice. And they had adjusted on it, but obviously not enough for the start of this race.
I think it was Ryan Blaney who tweeted from the coach lot this morning, I wish I'd paid more attention when that motor coach salesman talked to me about hail insurance. Chase Briscoe goes for a spin on lap 6.